Hello everyone, it's Mary. Welcome back to the channel. Getting to play with the Spellbinders large die kit of the month. And this month's kit is a reveal card, sort of like a pop-up reveal window secret surprise business. So we're going to see what that's all about. Here are all the dies that come with the kit. This kit is another one of those you can use year-round kits, which I'm loving that Spellbinders is doing that, because you have shamrocks, hearts, you have Easter themes, and then there's fall themes, birthday. What else is in there? We have Christmas with the snowflakes, or winter with the snowflakes, 4th of July. So really, like, all year round, you can make your theme fit this. So very, very excited about that. And we're going to walk through what all these dies are going to do. There also is a high die in there, H-I. Well, looky ice cream cookie. I have the Jane Davenport Spellbinders die cutting machine, which is so pretty. It's the prettiest thing in my craft room, I have to tell you, almost, aside from my kids' art. But look at this. I love that it folds up because then I can tuck it away all nice and neat. And I'm going to show you what plates come with it. So of course you have your instruction manual, you have an embossing plate, and then the silicone one to go with it. Then you also have 2 standard die cutting plates, as well as the platform. And I love the platform because it's going to give me my instructions right then and there on the platform. I don't have to have any additional tools for that. So far, so great. I'm going to show you how I die cut with this. I wanted a manual die cutting machine, and this one is just perfect. Also, Adia, of course, is enamored with it. So, die cuts like any other die cutting machine manual that you may have seen. The sandwich plates, like I said, are all on the platform, so it makes it super easy, and it die cuts really super well. So we're going to get going here with the first card. Now, I am going to make all 3 of these cards simultaneously. I will show you some of the things I do for some of them, and then we'll just move through as seamlessly as possible. All right, here I'm using a makeup brush to blend on some Oxide color to that gray cardstock. I love Oxides because they're opaque, and it's just really nice to even cover some colored cardstock with them, so that's great. Here is a blended panel I did with Oxides using rainbow colors. That was a lot of fun, and I love that smooth blended look. Makeup brushes are just amazing. This is some shimmer spray here. I'm going to dap on some of that, and I'm going to do the sort of like the resist look where you pick it up with a paper towel. You can do this with water as well, as Oxides are reactive to water, but I'm using the shimmer because it's going to leave behind a little something something. I am going to put a little more shimmer in there with a little bit of that spray and get more of the mist look. And here I'm showing you kind of that sparkle against the light. Love that stuff. A favorite of mine as well. To die cut this window, what I'm going to do is put a piece of cardstock over it so that it protects my cutting mat. I've too many times transferred ink onto my cutting mat and then that ink onto another project. So I don't like doing that. So I just put that piece over it. And now we're going to make sure we cut out coordinating cardstock with the other piece that comes with the kit, which is the tag part. So I've done that as well. So here are the 3 cards that we're going to be making. We're going to be making a 4th of July card, a birthday card, and just a friend card, encouragement. You're going to fold on the score lines for this piece right here. And this is going to be the sort of the mechanism that pulls up the tab, or the tag rather, for our card. So we get that folded. Then I'm going to put a piece of 1/8 inch score tape right there on that piece. I've turned this over. So of course this is the back side of my card panel, and I'm going to line up the tag that comes with it. So you want that to line up, and it's going to look a little bit better once we put the next piece on. After that, we're going to use more score tape on the back side around the purple tag, and I'm going to put an A2 size piece of white cardstock on the back. So we're going to get that lined up. There's a little bit of white hanging over, so I just trim that off. Easy peasy. And then you're going to be able to see how this mechanism is going to work for itself. So I love that it does all the work for you. And there you go. So you're just going to be pulling that tag up and down. And it's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to move. It's not going to fall out because we have it attached to the front panel. So it's brilliantly designed. I'm going to take some twine here, black and white twine for this purple and the rainbow card. But then I'm going to use a little bit of red and white twine for the 4th of July card because I'm going to be keeping it in flag colors, red, white, and blue. Okay, moving on to the next step. Wait, we're not going to because we're going to stop. We're going to show you AJ's little drawing he did. He's making a Batman mask for a friend of ours. You may know him, Dexter, is Corin Wiskman's son. He's making this mask for him because we're going to go see them today. And he wanted me to show everyone. So there's his artwork. All right, back to the card. We're going to assemble these little wreaths here. And they come in, basically you cut them out in halves. So you put the two halves together and then you have this cute little frame. All right, that's going to be our wreath. Once I get that put together, I'm going to place it down on some vellum. Vellum is going to make it so that my wreath could actually have pieces falling off the sides or into the wreath, which is what I was going for. And now I'm going to take my pieces and we're just going to start assembling. I don't show you the assembly on all, but I'm going to show you this red, white, and blue one. I die cut most of my things out of glitter cardstock or mirror cardstock. I thought that was just a nice, clean and simple addition to the card and didn't add too much, but just enough. So I'm using some art glitter glue to place that down. And like I said, some of it is on the vellum, some of it is on the wreath. After that's done, you want to cut out the vellum from the rest of the project. Of note, make sure you go behind your pieces so that it adds a little bit more interest to the wreath with you having pieces hang out. And it's not like a clean cut off look, almost like a frame. Because if you cut off the ends, you almost frame it instead of making it look like a wreath. So I learned that lesson after I cut off some of my strings from the balloons on the birthday card. And I was like, oh, I didn't want to do that. You want to kind of keep them hanging off the sides. Then you saw me put some glue on the bottom half of this wreath, and I'm just going to place that right there on the center. Again, I'm going to show you this is the friendship one. Of course, this could be a love card. It could be a wedding card, anything you want here. But lastly, we have the birthday card. So this one right here, you can see I have the balloons all over the center in silver glitter. And I thought that was a nice accent for the actual like rainbow background. So we kind of just keep that focus on the rainbow background, but add a little bit of something. Now I'm going to stamp out. I love that you can stamp in two places here. You can stamp at the top. When you pull up the tag, you can see your sentiment up there. And this one for the 4th of July says, home of the free because of the brave. And then at the bottom, thank you for your service. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to keep that one clean and simple and not do anything else with that. This could be it's a gender neutral card, so it can go to anyone that's serving. And this one is a birthday card. So it says at the top, just remember, once you're over the hill, you begin to pick up speed. It's from Charles Schultz. And then happy birthday. So a little fun card there. Again, gender neutral. So could be masculine or feminine. And then lastly, this one is an encouraging card, and it says, smile, you are all kinds of awesome, I think it says in the bottom. I guess we're going to find out from the still shots. So, all right, so those are my 3 cards, and that will do it. This was so much fun to play with. I really love this, and you can use them year-round. Such a huge fan of that, getting more from your supplies. Here's some close-ups, some still shots, and yep, you are all kinds of awesome. So go ahead over to Spellbinders and check out this kit and all the other goodies they have over there if you're interested. I will list what I used for this video below in the description. Love to chat with you, so I'll talk to you down there. And until next time, I hope you all have a fantastic week ahead of you. Bye-bye.